All right. Welcome to this episode of a very special podcast, the Barkada Podcast, with Jesse and Trevor from the Wisconsin Herd. What's up, boys?
Nothing much, Marlo. Happy to be here at the wonderful Manila Resto around the holidays, Thanksgiving time. So it's a great time to be alive.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, appreciate you having us on.
Yeah, thanks for being here. I know we've been talking about this even we tried to prepare ourselves, like, even before the season even happened. And we're like, yeah, it'd be great to, pump up the opener and all that kind of stuff. And then life happened, right? And then
Just busy, yep.
Yeah, life certainly happened with COVID. It kind of changed everything for a while there, but happy that we're getting some sort of normalcy right back here, and being able to take the court again on November 8th was, incredible.
Yeah, that was such a fun time just to be back in the arena and everything, and just being together really as a community and just watching the Herd play and play they did, right?
I really feel like there's something to be said about live sports and entertainment. We missed that for so long, and not having that and be able to see athletes make plays right in front of your eyes versus just watching on TV, and the fan experience definitely makes an impact compared to having the bubble where you have the kind of computer-generated fans. Yeah. Now here we are live and in person.
Yeah, for sure. The first two home games were a little bit of a nail-biter, right?
Yeah, come for behind wins for sure. Big comebacks, fun to be at for sure.
Yeah, I think that's the thing about, like, today's game, where you can be down by 20 or so, and, like, no lead is safe anymore, right?
Not at all.
You just got to play until the very end, right?
Yeah, in any sport, really.
Yeah.
And these guys for the Herd, they could be down 15 going into the fourth quarter, and like you said, no lead is safe. Their shooting ability, whether it's outside, inside, they're going to hit those 3-point shots and bring us right back into the game.
Yeah, for sure. So why don't we kind of dive into, like, who you guys are, where you're from, and kind of how you guys got to your positions now with the Herd.
For sure.
Sure. Yeah, happy to start. Trevor Curl. I'm born and raised in Oshkosh. Went to Oshkosh West High School, graduated 2015. And then went to UW Oshkosh. Always kind of wanted to do something in sports. And then I think it was my junior year or sophomore year at the time. The Bucks announced they were getting a D-League team at the time. Mm-hmm. I was crossing my fingers hoping it was going to come to Oshkosh. It did. Then my junior year of college, kind of wanted to just get my feet wet, do whatever I could to help out the team. So I ended up working part-time on game days in the pro shop.
Oh, nice.
I went through the first year with the Herd through there. And was just trying to just get involved as much as I could. And then I was able to get a sales internship my senior year. Went pretty well. And I've been full-time with the Herd for about 2.5 years now. So
that's awesome.
It's been a dream come true for me for just having the Herd here in Oshkosh and my hometown community, and kind of just seeing what it's done for the community and just everyone together. Bringing people together. It's been a lot of fun for me.
Yeah, I remember seeing you a few times in the inaugural season in the pro shop, spending some money there.
Yeah. And Trevor, he's selling himself a little short. He's humble pie here before Thanksgiving, but he's worked his tail off to get where he's at today, and being able to really, that's what the G League is all about. Mm-hmm. Taking somebody at their youth, bringing them up through the ranks, from pro shop employee part-time to sales intern to group account executive and now senior account executive. He is the epitome of what it's meant to develop people, not just basketball players, but front office staff too.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate the kind words.
Absolutely. My name is Jesse Smith. I've been with the Herd since the inaugural season as well, from Oshkosh as well. So really the Herd means a lot to me, similar to Trevor. To have this in our city is so important. To see people, smiling faces, gathering together. I remember, in high school, you didn't have a lot of options. You went to a movie, you went bowling, you hung out in your buddy's basement, played video games. That was about it. Now we have some great family fun right here in our backyard that you can attend. So it's really important. I started off as a senior account executive for my first 3 years. Now, over the summer, got promoted to director of ticket sales. So kind of overseeing the ticket sales and service aspect of it. But it's been a blast. Great ride with the Bucks winning the championship, us having the best record a season ago. It's been amazing.
Yeah. No, like take. Let's go back to how we were talking about like the possibility of the herd like selecting Oshkosh as their place. I remember that time too. I was just like praying super hard, throwing out all those good vibes and like hoping for the best, like seeing whatever else it was that we could do as a community to bring them here, you know. And I think the community support has been strong. I think you know, even during these times, like as we start to build back things up again, like I think we'll get back there again, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, through that selection process, it was, I mean, down to Oshkosh and a few other cities, and really what the Bucks looked for in the ownership, the investors, was a dedicated fan base. Who are going to be those people that are going to take over the herd? And when the thing about Oshkosh and the Fox Valley is when they latch on to a team, they don't let go, and that's just like undeniable support and great fandom to that team. So, and the Bucks, I mean, having that brand reach more north to go along with their south through Milwaukee and the outlying cities was huge.
Yeah, and it's very accessible too. You know, not too far of a drive for, you know, people, especially, you know, the very purpose of the G League itself is to get those people, the players, like especially the two-way contract players, some playing time. You know,
for sure. Yeah, and it's been really easy for the travel side. Say you have a guy in the past, such as DJ Wilson, getting some playing time on the court for the herd on a Friday night, then literally that next day, Saturday, suiting up for the Bucks, getting playing time there too. Versus without having this G League team so close, they might not have that capability and ease of travel. If you have to travel to another state or nearby location, this is hour-and-a-half drive and really can get some good tick on the court.
Yeah, because for a while there before, do all the teams now have a team in the G League right now?
Yeah, pretty much. There's a handful, I think one or two teams that don't have a direct affiliate, but moving forward, the goal over the next couple of years is to have a true 30 for 30 where each team will have a G League team that they can use to develop talent. So
yeah, that's great. How about the name selection? Like, I mean, this all happened before you guys were even involved, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
What were some of the names that you guys threw out there in the mix that you thought would be kind of cool?
That was pretty high level for me. I was not in those conversations. I know that they decided on the herd because the thought process is that these deer are traveling together in a pack, especially with hunting season. They're traveling together to run away from the hunters that are out there. So they're trying to get to that next level. They're younger, they're bigger eyed because they haven't seen the world yet, and that's really how herd came as a unit. There were a ton of submissions. I know everything from lake flies to Oshkosh branded things. So.
Yeah, I remember. Former teams that were here, Oshkosh Flyers.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
And Oshkosh All Stars.
Yeah, and we've tried to pay homage to those with theme jerseys and kind of bringing back doing some creative things there.
Yeah, I love it. Like especially when you guys are doing all they're fundraisers, right? Like when you guys are selling the jerseys and stuff.
Yep. So each time we have a different themed jersey. We actually have one coming up on Monday where we can share a little bit more about. But we raise money, we kind of auction them off to different charities, nonprofits, where the proceeds go back. So it's just kind of back to that community aspect of us trying to give back, which is awesome.
That's the nice thing in our league too. We can have a little more creative juices flowing, do some different theme nights, jerseys, have some creativity versus in some of the higher leagues, they're a little more strict in what you can and can't do, and that's what makes our experience unique for fans.
Yeah. Oh, man. Like, I think the herd name, like, ended up being, like, super perfect for everything, like, from the organization, like, and everything, you know what I mean?
Yep.
I think it took a little bit for some people to warm up to it.
Yeah.
But I think it totally makes sense. So.
Yeah, for some to understand. And even the branding of the logo itself, you have the same color scheme as the Bucks. You have some of the hidden features within there, like the basketball in the antlers and the same deer. They're just a little bit younger looking. If you compare the Bucks logo with the herd logo, the eyes in the deer are bigger. The Bucks logo, it's a little bit more fierce. So there's a lot that went into it to select that logo, but we wanted that affinity with our parent club.
Yeah,
at
for
the
sure.
same time, so everyone knew the Herd and the Bucks, they're together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably a little biased, but the team name and just the logo, I think it's the coolest in the entire league. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to get some of those teams out there, like Lakers. Are they still the Lakers, or what are they?
South Bay.
South Bay.
South Bay Lakers.
Yep.
Yeah, come on, guys,
Windy City Bulls.
get creative here. Right on. So, how about favorite player that you guys have had to work with and see?
Yeah, well, for this year, I mean, we have 2 returning guys that are awesome. Rajon Tucker, and that guy could just jump out of a gym. Like he is one of the best dunkers in the G League, if not the best dunker.
Oh, man, that one windmill he had the last game.
Yeah, incredible.
He got up.
Yeah, he can take off. He's a rocket on the court for sure. I would not want to be in his way. Jamario Jones is another returning player that, I mean, he was on the LA Lakers teams. He was on a team with LeBron James, so really exciting. He does everything so well.
Yeah.
Like, the guy is 6'6" and led the league in rebounding in the 2019-20 season.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so for a guy of that size and stature, he's always in the right position, making the right plays, and just a really good community guy too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And with this year's team, for those that I guess haven't been to a game or not familiar with the team, we have a lot of talent in terms of guys that have had that NBA experience, have had some call-ups. So I think we have 6 or 7 guys on our team that have played in the NBA, which is just awesome for us, where some of the guys coming off our bench, like they should be definitely starting or would be starting on other teams. So just a really talented team we have this year.
Mm-hmm.
And the nice thing with it too, I mean, we were gone for 20 months, so that's a substantial amount of time to still have 2 returning players. And then our coaching staff, we had our head coach was Chase Buford, who is a phenomenal talent and is going to do great things and have an awesome career. He moved on to Australia to take a head coaching job, and we retained all of his staff. So every single assistant coach that was with Coach Buford has returned, and Chason Allen, who was an assistant for Chase, is now our head coach. So you have that chemistry already there, and you have the winning culture there. They were all part of that 33-10 season.
Yeah, man, it just brings back memories. Every time we talk about like that season, like it got cut off short, and it's crazy. And I'm just happy that we're all back to getting this stuff going again.
Yeah.
So
it was a magical year. I mean, we were in position to do great things, and then the pandemic came and kind of cut things short. But we still crown ourselves champions, whether it's official or not.
I was going to ask that.
Yeah, we're still the best record, 33-10.
Yeah, you can't take that away.
No, we got the banner up in the arena, so we're ready to go.
It's official. It's up there.
Yeah, we can proclaim that here at Manila Resto that we were the best team that year.
Yes, sir. For me, I really liked watching Xavier Munford, when he was on. He was there for the first 2 seasons, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Might be a little bit a fan favorite here at Manila because he would always order some stuff, and
Oh, really?
I'd see his name come through. I'm like, hey, man, what's up, X?
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was a really fun player to watch. He was with us just as an affiliate guy in our first year and got a 2-way contract with the Bucks, and then he returned in our second season as well. But really strong performer. He's a career leader for us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, some other, fun guys to watch in the past were, James Young for his shooting. He was a first-round pick.
He's a very high-energy dude, just got the crowd involved, and was reaching his hand out and giving high fives to people.
Which is cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Right on the floor there.
Yep.
2 years ago, Michael Qualls, just the Qual star, high-energy guy, too, and he did a little bit of everything. It feels like every team you need that glue guy that is kind of utility, scores, rebounds, block shots, steals. That was kind of Qualls that year. So,
I remember Christian Wood also came in here one time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he was a fun player to watch. 40 and 20 point a game guy on the Rockets now. What a talent he was as well. Gary Payton
right.
with the Warriors now. He's having
Yeah.
a great season. So you never know who's on the team now is going to be in the NBA tomorrow.
Yep. And kind of a cool connection too. The first season, I thought it was cool to see Sterling and Shannon play together. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. A brother combo. Sterling was a young buck at the time, and
Yep.
Shannon was an older buck that was trying to get back into the league and figure out where his place was on rosters. But yeah, to see a combo like that together is pretty awesome. And I think the combination with the Bucks basketball operations staff and the Herd is having those guys come to Oshkosh. Having guys like Dante DiVincenzo, Sterling Brown, DJ Wilson, all make appearances, and Christian Wood for the Herd, and that just shows the dedication to this program that we have here in Oshkosh, as well as developing that talent and seeing that next level. So the guys that we've had recently, Yorgos and Mamu, have been huge assets to our team and so fun to watch.
So if Giannis ever gets hurt, is he going to rehab in Oshkosh?
That is not a decision I'll be making. It would be great and awesome, but who knows? You never know. I mean, we had Thanasis here for a couple games, which was an awesome experience for fans, and Giannis came and was up in the party deck watching his brother and showing that support. So that's really what it's all about, having that family and that connection between the two brands.
Did you guys get the chance to read his new book or listen to it on audio?
I've seen it, haven't had a chance to pick it up or take a read at it, but I've talked to a couple people who've read it, and there are some pretty cool stories in there.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say, I won't be a spoiler by any means, but there's some cool things that, mentioned, like his time when he came to visit, Oshkosh, and his interaction with one of the staffers there and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I've read some quotes in there of good things that he said about it, and he's just, an incredible person, and the Bucks winning the finals last year was perfect. I mean, you have such a great group of players and guys on the roster that really give back to the community and are quality, upstanding players. So.
Yeah. Well, I think that was cool to see. I mean, it's such a big family, and everyone seems to be very much involved, The last game on Sunday night, right? Was it?
Yep.
We played the Mad Ants again. That's a cool name. We'll give them that.
Fort Wayne. There you go.
But it was cool to see, like, the assistant coaching staff basically, like, they were there, right?
Right. Yep.
And they had an off night between, and they're like, oh, let's go check them out.
Yeah, they brought a whole crew of assistant coaches and support staff from the Bucks and to watch, because they truly believe that we are a feeder system for the Bucks. We're developing that talent to get and support them in the quest to win another NBA championship. So they want to be involved, they want to see it, and it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Do you guys know much about the Ignite team?
Yeah.
Do they have a home somewhere, or are they just like a team that like travels around? Sorry to put you guys on the spot.
No, you're good. They're in California. So
okay.
that is their home. They play about half the games that the other G League teams do.
Okay.
But they're a very exciting team. I mean, they have top level talent from the high school realm that they've brought in, and it's kind of an alternative of going straight to college and having 1 year and then going into the league.
Yeah.
Here, you're already part of the system, already part of the program.
Yeah.
You're getting that G League experience, and if you watch the draft this summer, there were 3 guys taken in the top 31 picks from G League Ignite.
Yeah. I think that's such a great thing. Like, even the G League, right? They want to be the second best league in the world, right?
Yep.
And it's getting to that point. And I think that team like the Ignite is such an important piece of it too. Why waste? If you're talented and you're a young kid, and this is what you want to do, I think being on having a platform like that, to learn the ways and just be surrounded by people that are helping you get to your next goal, basically putting you in a position to be successful, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And to make some money too, right?
Absolutely.
Was that one kid, a 16, 17-year-old, just signed like a 2-year, $1 million deal? Like
something like that.
If you're like 16, 17, years old. Like what? Wow.
It's a lot of coin.
Yeah.
And you need the support, and you hit on that, Marlo, that the G League provides that. They have mentors, they have kind of life coaches right there that are helping them every step of the way, not only with the basketball, but the financial, the education side, versus a player that is 18, goes to college, gets 2 semesters worth of school. They're not getting that experience. So they're really setting these guys up for success.
Yeah, and there's a number of NBA veterans on the Ignite team, too, that kind of serve as a mentor, again, to kind of just teach these kids just about what it's like and what they've been through to kind of put them in the best position to be successful as well.
So it's not just all kids playing. Like
Yes.
Or is it?
Yeah, so like on last year's team, Jeremy Lin was on the team.
He was.
Jarrett Jack. So previous guys that had pretty good NBA experience for a number of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good combination of mostly 18 to 20-year-olds, but then there's kind of a sprinkling in of 30 to 35 acting as mentors and really driving them. And most of them have desires to get into the coaching realm and to kind of further their career in that respect.
Yeah. That's all.
The Ignite's coming to town, right, Trevor?
Coming to Oshkosh, yeah, Saturday, February 12th.
Okay.
It'll be a fun time. We were, I guess, hand-selected as one of the premier locations.
Nice.
So it's nice for us, and I think just a testament, again, to our fan base and, like, the loyalty from the community, because the game's going to be on ESPN, national TV. So
Right on.
Pretty cool for Oshkosh and the community here.
Yeah.
Tickets will go on sale December 1st, so make sure.
Yeah, so how
get
do
out there.
people, that's kind of a segue, good segue.
Yeah, there you go.
People are looking for tickets and stuff like that. How do they go about doing that?
Yeah, they can go to wisconsinherd.com and click on the tickets tab. The event will also be available through Ticketmaster, so a couple different avenues to go through, but we expect, as many Herd games are sold out, the Ignite game is going to be one of those premium events that everyone's going to want to be a part of and see.
Yeah.
Because we always talk about high-level basketball and second-best league in the world.
Yeah.
Well, you're literally going to have the G League Ignite facing one of the top teams in the Wisconsin Herd.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's a new addition. This is the second full year, I believe, that they're playing in the league and really looking to grow that thing and make it a staple within the G League. And as Trevor was saying, having a full 30 for 30 along with the Capitanes in Mexico and
I didn't know there was a
G
team
League
down there.
Ignite. Yeah, that's new to this year as well. They're kind of similar to the Ignite where they're playing about half the games and really just trying to grow the NBA and NBA G League brand into different markets.
There's one Canadian team, right?
Yep.
The Raptors one.
Raptors 905.
905.
Toronto, yep. They're coming to town, I believe, late March.
Okay.
And there's a familiar face, Giannis's younger brother, Alex, is on that team. So,
nice. So maybe we'll see Giannis then.
Yeah.
Potentially. Yeah, you never know.
Anthonassis.
Yeah, Anthonassis.
That'd be cool.
Don't forget about him. I just had a thought. Are there still season ticket packages available for people that want to do that?
Yep. So same thing. You can go to our website, wisconsinherd.com, on tickets, or you can call our office and kind of talk to somebody. But season ticket memberships still are available. And then as well as if anybody wants to bring a group out to a game for a group outing, we're working with that as well. But as we're kind of getting ready for the second half of our season here, post-January, games are selling out, so get your tickets fast.
Yeah, that's great benefits to be a season ticket member. Marlo and Manila Resto have been supporters of ours since the beginning, and it's been awesome. We love the community and thank those partnerships so we can do what we want to do on the court, off the court. But, yeah, you're getting the best of the best for seating locations, discounted seats, pro shop savings, all sorts of benefits.
Yeah. So it almost seems to be like an interesting topic too, like no matter like who I'm talking to. Are you guys looking for people to be added to like the staff and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. We're always looking for the next talent for sure. Positions are available right now on bucks.com/careers. If you're looking for the Herd, you just search the Oshkosh office and can find different positions, whether you want to work game operations the night of, or you have a passion for sales, whatever you're looking for involvement. Maybe it's retail and starting off like Trevor did.
Yeah.
Different avenues to take. But, yeah, for those that are really passionate about working in sports, maybe you're in college right now, high school even, I'd strongly recommend get involved because you never know who you're going to meet or what little connection you have with somebody that maybe it's 5 years from now, they're running their own team or they're in charge of a department. Now you have that connection, you're set up for success.
Yeah, and I would just add, like, aside from like that, like gaining experience or maybe getting a career out of it, like in my 3-4 years with the Herd, I've made friendships that have they'll last a lifetime. So it's been a fun experience, not only for me professionally, but like personally too, and just building relationships with people, not only that I'm working with, but just out in the community as well and at games. So.
Yeah, the networking like that you gain from just being a part of this organization is unreal, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And I mean, the Bucks do such an amazing job overall of keeping those relationships strong and supporting us here in Oshkosh too, that we feel so connected with them, and we're happy to bring that to the Fox Valley as well. That's
the thing about when you go to a Herd game, it's very much a part of like the whole NBA thing. Like it's such a well-oiled machine. Like I've actually been a part of like the little plans and stuff like that you guys invited people to come play so they can run the scoreboards and like basically do like a dry run with everything that's going on too. Like, okay, timeout. All right, it's time to do like this with that basketball ski game or whatever.
Oh, skee ball, yeah.
Skee ball, yeah.
Yeah, and Marlo he's a great basketball player. I mean, he's a baller out there on the court. So if you're looking for somebody for the rec team, you got to call him right now. Get some Manila to go and Marlo for your team.
Oh yeah, thanks for the plug-in.
Absolutely. But yeah, we really are a professional team, and we want people to have a top-notch experience. So we do those dry runs to ensure that the experience is at a high level and to make sure that the music is right and we have everything staged correctly and we know when timeouts come what's happening.
Yeah. Here's a question. Probably won't work, but you know, with the T-shirt launchers, do you think we can do something like Crab Rangoon or something?
That'd be pretty cool. I mean,
I don't know if it'll work, but be like Crab Rangoon.
Yeah. I don't know how it would maintain itself coming out of there, but we're always open to anything.
Yeah. Okay, so have you been had the chance to be the mascot already?
Not something that we can publicly say.
Oh, okay. Got you.
There's a very specific code to mascots, so
right on.
You never know who will be the mascot in any situation. We'll have to take that to the grave.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, whoever it is, they do a great job.
For sure. Yeah. Does Manila Resto have a mascot, or has that ever been in the talks?
You know, we don't. I don't think we do.
Maybe that's something to look into, and
it is something to look into.
Yeah. Every year, Pointer, our mascot, has a birthday party, and we invite mascots from all around, different sports teams, colleges, companies, restaurants, and we invite them out to the birthday to celebrate and typically do like a mascot basketball game on the court, which...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's usually at like halftime, and it's always interesting to see what mascots can move well and who struggles, and it's all about the costume too. Like, can you actually move in it, and are you able to shoot? So
yeah. How about that flag? Have you guys been able to? Have you tried it? That thing looks like it's a workout.
Yeah. I've tried it before. It is heavy. Like, you really got to move. Got to have a strong arms day to do that.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
You do that once, that's your workout for the week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of Pointer's thing, to come out, welcome the fans, and wave that flag proudly right there on the court, center court. So
yeah. I want to give a shout out too to Nate Lehner and his team.
Yeah.
Clearview Productions, if I'm
Absolutely.
saying that correctly. But I'm always excited at the beginning of the season to see what he puts together. And I was, following his page, and he was like snapping some pictures about like, the whole thing that they were doing down at Fiserv. And dude, those intro videos have been getting better and better and better.
Yeah. Nate, his dad Mike, and the whole crew there at Clearview do an incredible job. The stuff that they capture and having that ability to be in Fiserv Forum this year to capture that content was amazing. But yeah, I mean, I get goosebumps every time it goes on.
Every time.
And it's just at such a high level, and that's right here in Oshkosh.
Yeah.
Like that's the crazy thing about it. And the music that they pair with it and the lighting and everything gets people going. The lights out when all the cameras go on. It's a cool feeling.
Yeah. The in between like timeouts and stuff like that. Those are fantastic too.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite ones are the ones where they're like asking them to name the Wisconsin towns.
Yeah.
Some of the pronunciations on those are pretty funny.
Yeah.
In Wisconsin, we have some challenging names to say. If you're not from the area, I mean, you look at Butamore or Winnicott. Some of those people aren't quite sure how to say those, but it's always a good bit when you get those guys doing that. I've also enjoyed the Lodge Kohler videos that we've done where they're rapping to kids' books or singing different songs. That's anytime you can get those guys behind a mic. They're basketball players, but they're also performers too.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's fun.
So what would you guys say is your favorite part about like being part of the organization and everything?
For me, again, I think it just goes back to like I'm from Oshkosh, from the community, so it means like a lot to me to have this as like a prime and I guess fun thing to do destination in the winter months. But for me, it's just seeing everyone come together and just the smiles on everyone's faces, and I guess how like the utilization of like coming to games and how people have used their tickets, whether it be for giving out to customers, clients, employees, or even just spending quality time with family.
Yeah.
Just seeing different people come together and the smiles on their faces, like that's what hits my heart and like why I do it. So
yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is all about the community and seeing those fans in action and taking the kids that are fans right now and being able to have them see these basketball players to look up to and be mentors to and see them grow and hopefully make an impact in the NBA and for the Bucks. I mean, our guys have been great. There's been guys like Frank Mason, Christian Wood, who have given their shoes away to 7-year-old kids, and now they can look in the future and be like, oh yeah, see that guy on TV? I got his shoes when he was in Oshkosh.
Yeah.
Like it's memories like that, and having parents and kids spend their Friday nights together and bonding and really, end of the day, trying to win basketball games and championships for us and for the Bucks.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Speaking of like kids and community, the absolute loudest game of the year is when all the grade schools and stuff like come and watch the games.
Yes, it is.
I gotta remember to bring my earplugs next time.
Yeah,
but it's fun. Like, you know, a lot of times, like, we have a professional basketball team here in the area, and, you know, for them to be able to take a field trip and just have the whole game day experience and hopefully be inspired one way or another, you know what I mean? That's just a very, very, very cool thing.
Yeah, we do that 11:30 a.m. this year, January 19th.
Yep.
We'll be hosting that game, and we always have an educational element as a part of it. So we've done some of the STEM work that they do in school with math, science, reading, as well as anti-bullying. And we always want to have basketball. It's fun, but have something to enrich the experience for the kids to take away from through their workbook that they fill out during the game, take home, share with mom, dad, guardians, as well as they get a lunchbox too. So kind of a cool Herd branded lunchbox.
Yeah. And another cool thing about it too is we offer discounted tickets for these kids to be able to come to the game. And a lot of the kids that are coming out for this field trip might not have ever been to a game or had been afforded the opportunity to go with their families. So it's nice to be able to spend that time with their classmates, teachers, friends, and kind of just experience what a professional basketball game's like right here in Oshkosh.
Mm-hmm.
It's a loud game. You're probably breaking some sound barriers, that's for sure.
We should. I should bring a decibel meter.
Yeah.
And see how loud it actually gets.
There you go. Yeah, that would be crazy because kids can scream. They get excited.
Yeah. So tell us, you know, what you're excited about, like the direction of the Herd and Bucks organization and stuff like this year and beyond.
Yeah, I think since, our first season, we've continued to grow as an organization in terms of what we offer, what kind of performance and product you're seeing on the court. We've, been winning games, but also selling games out in our first year. All the way through last year, we average about 12 to 14 sellouts a game or a season. So really getting that fan experience, and we want to continue to grow and adapt with the times and get that feedback from fans. But winning a G League championship, we talked about we were 33-10. We want to truly finish a season and hoist that trophy and continue to support the Bucks with call-ups, getting these guys that are close to the NBA the tools that they need, getting them to that next level and getting call-ups. Those are kind of the things it's about. It's about the fans, winning a championship, and getting call-ups.
Yeah, and just adding to that, ultimately the goal of the Herd, for the Bucks, is to win a championship. We saw a taste of that, what that's like over the summer. But then the 33-10 season, we were going to be hosting playoffs here in Oshkosh, first time ever. Pandemic had unfortunately ended that, but to start this season, 5-0, undefeated, we're number one in the league. So if we can continue that, kind of put ourselves in a similar position to bring a championship to the Fox Valley, I think that's what we're looking forward to most, and kind of just having that for our fans to be excited about and give back.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of let's segue into Oshkosh. Like, you guys have been, born and raised, both of you? You guys both went to West, or?
Yeah, I was born in Marshfield, but in Oshkosh my whole life pretty much.
Okay.
I was Oshkosh West of 09, and then graduated from UW Oshkosh in 14.
Okay.
So,
Yep. And then Oshkosh West 15 and UW Oshkosh in 19.
Nice. So
a little younger than us here. Because you went to West too.
I went to Lourdes.
Lourdes, that's right.
Which is on the west side of town.
Yeah,
I guess.
that counts. Yeah, throw it in
A couple
there.
blocks away.
Yeah, but also a Titan as well.
Yep.
I haven't been following the Titans too closely, but they always have a strong program, both women's and men's, for basketball, right?
Yeah, their athletic department is very strong. They have 47 national championships.
Yeah.
Between all the sports. So yeah,
Dude,
it's good.
Oshkosh is where it's at, man. Like,
Yeah.
we've been able to produce lots of different things in recent years, right?
Yeah, high school, college, and professional.
NBA draft picks,
Yep, it's huge.
Manila rec ball team.
There you go. Yeah, I thought I saw you on SportsCenter the other day on the bottom line, the ticker.
You did.
Yeah,
I called it in, and they're like, okay, we can give you this 1 second.
Don't blink. Yeah.
But, on the off nights of the Herd games, if you guys are looking for some entertaining basketball,
Yeah, there it is.
games are at 7 and 8 o'clock. Go down at the downtown Oshkosh Rec.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
We'll have to check some out.
That would be fun to watch for sure.
Yeah, she bring Pointer.
Yeah.
And
Cheer
maybe
you
we
on.
can sub out the Herd flag with
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Manila flag.
Okay.
I'll have to
Really-
get that ordered.
Yeah, really building this thing.
When I was just getting prepared and getting ready for you guys, I stumbled upon this thing. It said that there were 3 different types of deer in the Philippines, and they're all
Really?
like different like regions and stuff.
Okay.
I'll have to pull that up. Then maybe
Yeah.
we can bring that up as a topic of discussion next time.
Yeah,
we
for
get
sure.
together. Maybe we're like mid-season or towards the end of the year or something. But I always thought that was kind of funny. Like, I don't know, Facebook's always listening for.
Oh yeah, you'll have a ton of ads later about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 3 different types of deer in the Philippines, you said.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
sure there's probably a lot more than that here in
Right.
North America and stuff like that. But I never would have pinpointed that there were going to be 3 different types in the Philippines and stuff. But
Right.
they're all in different regions and stuff, so
Yeah.
it would make sense.
Yeah, and
They all look different too, which is
That's
interesting.
unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hunting, is such a important time for people right now, being able to go up north and shoot deer and bond with people. Not something I do, but
Yeah.
tons of people out there are
I
very
think it's
passionate.
more so like the tradition of it all, right?
Right.
I had a buddy say he was heading out west, like La Crosse area, Eau Claire,
Sure.
just to do, hang out, for hunting season. I'm like, oh, well, good luck. I hope you bring something back. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, we're just going out there, for the tradition of it. We're not hunting this year, but it's something that they've been doing with their family for years and years, So
That's cool. Yeah.
yeah,
Every year around Thanksgiving, they know it's coming.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, we wore Blaze Orange jerseys this past weekend, which were really cool. Presented by Fleet Farm, and actually coming up on Monday, we have an awesome jersey. It's our Wisconsin Herd Art Contest jersey presented by BMO.
Yeah.
Over this whole last year in the spring, we started where we reached out to different schools throughout the Fox Valley, and we had over 2,300 participants and about 20 schools where we had children submit drawings on BMO saucers of what the herd means to them.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we got a ton of submissions.
Yeah.
And we, along with our partners at BMO Harris Bank, went through them all and kind of decided what would be best to put on a jersey. Mm-hmm. So we actually brought along what the jersey's going to look like.
Awesome.
So,
dude, that's cool.
Pretty cool.
So many different things going on in there.
Yeah, you have five different winners on this jersey itself, and those kids will be showcased at the game and have some prime seats, and we'll auction these off as well.
Very cool.
So, it's a really cool kind of cross-community promotion that we did, and thanking those students and local artists.
Yeah.
Those that come will also receive a Wisconsin Herd face mask.
There it is.
And that's courtesy of Visit Oshkosh right here in town. So a really great event coming up on Monday.
Nice. It's 7 o'clock start?
Yes.
7 p.m., yep.
And
Sweet.
playing the Windy City Bulls.
Doors open at 6.
Nice. Who would you say, kind of jumping around here, is there like anyone like rival that the herd has, or something that you can see kind of brewing into a rivalry?
Yeah, I would say the Windy City Bulls are probably the closest thing we have to a rival going into our fourth true season here.
Sure. I mean, division, right?
Yeah. With them being so close to and playing them so often, I think rivalry definitely is there. In the G League, sometimes it's hard with players and coaches coming and going that you don't have that long-standing Favre versus Urlacher or Brady versus Manning that you might typically have. So, but yeah, definitely the Bulls.
Nice. So let's wrap things up here.
Yeah.
Manila Beat. We always like to ask our guests and stuff like that, like, what's your favorite thing to get here off the menu at Manila?
So easy. Every time, chicken katsu. Love it. It is my favorite. The sauce here pairs with it so well.
Yeah.
Get the white rice with it, and I don't adventure too much.
Hey, you got your go-to now, right?
I got my go-to, and that's what I've had for many years here. So I like to either dine in or even pick it up to go.
Yeah.
It goes well anywhere.
Well, you're a busy man now these days too, right? You just had a baby.
Had a baby, so have about a 6-month-old girl, and it's nice to pick up food and not have to worry about dinner sometimes.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, we're getting her in. She's the newest member of the herd in Bucks, and she was born right as the Bucks won the championship. So I like to say she's our good luck charm.
There it is.
Yeah, for sure. Mine over the past year or so, I never have been prior to this, so I'm not sure what got me into it, but really got into sushi. So
yeah, nice.
But at Manila, I like to keep it simple and I go with the herd roll.
Yeah.
The spicy mayo with the sushi just hits the spot for me. So
yeah. Man, we didn't talk about that. We didn't plug that in. It's the home of the herd roll here at Manila Resto, right?
Yeah. Herd up. Yeah, it's one of the most unique things, I mean, on the menu, and cool that it's dedicated to the herd.
Yeah. Yeah, that's in our game day program too, right?
Yeah.
We were super excited to submit that and everything like that. So
yeah, if you guys haven't tried the herd roll yet, it's herd season, so you got to come down here and try that out.
For sure.
And been meaning to ask you with your game day program ad is, I guess the ad, is it in the shape of a deer? It looked like?
Yeah.
It is? Okay.
Yep.
That's
awesome.
what we had thought. It looked pretty cool.
Yep. So it's got a picture of the herd roll there. And it's also got a QR code. So when you guys are going to the games, like we mix up our deals and stuff for every game. So kind of keep it unique, So scan it, go to the herd games, support our team.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's a good partnership.
Very good time. Yeah. Well, cool. Well, thanks for taking the time
Absolutely.
to do this. I look forward to doing it again with you guys.
Yeah.
Hopefully next time we got the G League championship trophy here we can bring.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be something, man.
That'd be great. yeah,
sure.
have a great Thanksgiving and grab a herd roll and herd up.
Herd up.
Yeah.
Thanks, Marlon.
Well, thanks again. We'll catch you guys on the next episode of the Barkada Podcast. Peace. Herd up.